Hi, I'm Bruce from A1 Pest Control in Sydney, Australia. I thought I'd make a termite control video for you about termite fumigation, which we don't often hear about here in Australia. And I've rigged up a doll's house with a tarp, and also underneath it is what I'm depicting as a termite nest. So I'll show you what I mean by termite fumigation in Australia. First of all, we very rarely have termite fumigation in Australia because we don't have drywood termites. Drywood termites are in northern Australia, and it's not as populated up there as it is in the rest of Australia. So, just down here in Sydney, it's not done. In Australia, we tend to do termite or barriers, chemical soil treatments that protect against termites, because the termites here operate differently. What I've rigged up here is a depiction of, let's just pretend that these brown paper bags are a termite nest. If you're doing a tarping, which is or a tenting that they called in America, that's where you put a tarp all around the house and seal it off, and inside you pump a chemical. The two main chemicals that are used are sulfuryl fluoride and methyl bromide. They go under the trade names of Vicane and Masterfume, I believe. They're the most common fumigants, and they work for a range of different pests, and they're very effective at controlling the drywood termites, and they are also used for borers, bed bugs, I've been told, also cockroaches, rats and mice, rodents, and even spiders. So the question I'd like to ask, is it safe? Mainly it is in America. That they do a lot of fumigations over there. I've heard that Vicane alone has done over 2 million American houses. So it's widely done, but there has been some fatalities when it's not done in accordance with the regulations and rules. So I've been looking at the news reports, and in June this year, in 2023, there were two pest controllers, two pest exterminators that they call them there, that were unfortunately killed by the use of the termite fumigant. And I suspect, I don't know all of the details, but I suspect that they weren't wearing appropriate PPE. And if that happened, well, yes, it's not safe at all. But if everything's been followed, all the regulations and rules are followed, it can be a very efficient way to get rid of termites, and it's safe, because if you follow the correct procedures and you ventilate and then monitor the amount of gas that's still in the house, and use fans and take these measurements again constantly until it's zero, well, yes, you can go back in there. But if there's pockets of activity in there, or if the security of the place is compromised. For example, I know that burglaries have been committed over there, and they've dropped dead just after they've got in through a window. Getting back to the Australian situation, if we're doing all this fumigation throughout the house, yes, it will kill all of the drywood termites, and no place inside the building will be safe from them because it just permeates through everything. But with subterranean termites, if you've got this nest and you've got that soil, they're going to get into the house, and sure that they might go into different areas, but it's not going to kill off the nest. So what will happen is that the termites will know that the workers and that the soldiers are being killed throughout the building. So they'll just wait until the numbers come up, and then they'll come up into other places of the house well after the fumigant's gone or the tenting's gone, and then you've got a continuing problem. With the drywood termites, different situation, because they can live up into the timbers of the house, and that's where the nest is going to be. As soon as you take out all of the population, well, that's the end of the story. But in Australia, it's not the end of the story because of this. The colony is going to be still active and it won't work. So if you need some very effective termite control using termite barriers and chemical soil treatments that's absolutely safe, please call us. It's Bruce from A1 Pest Control, Sydney.